I'm like in the background. No, I'm gonna stay here.
Is that rude to have a lollipop as I'm on Facebook Live? But look, it's red. It's good. It's good. So where is everybody? Hey,
There's
Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
How are you, Ashley? So the two crazies are back for another episode, but I don't have Christina Crackhead tonight. So
Thank God for that.
Yeah. Everybody loved Christina Crackhead. I know you guys did, right? Hey, Bernie, happy holidays.
Bernie.
Hey, Jane. How are you guys? So we're excited to be here for someone like Jane, who I know has contacts here. Little snowstorm
Hey,
this
David.
morning, which was beautiful. Hey, David. I'm good. Yeah, you are always good, Ashley. So how is everybody doing?
Getting ready. You guys survived the snow, for those of you who live in Mass?
Yeah, it was barely anything, but it was nice, though, to wake up this morning to see snow. I was very excited.
He's crazy about snow.
No, you know what?
I'm not.
You know what? Listen, there's a friend that I met through Elix who is really an amazing guy, David Magone. And we went out to dinner with him and his girlfriend, Nikki, who is
Nicolette,
who is adorable.
Which, by the way, why are they not watching this? Why are you guys not here?
I don't know.
Question.
Hey, Kathleen. But I love the fact that I got to meet someone else who loves winter. He really is an amazing guy with what he does. And you should check out his website. It's davidmagone.com, right?
Yes.
I think it is. Check out his website. He offers classes, and he just did a video that you should check out on Facebook, which is pretty amazing. So, hey, Heidi. Hey, Kathy.
Talking about classes, you want to talk about your class at some point?
That I have class? I get a lot of class, right?
Like grace. You have a little bit of grace or a
you can't
whole
have
lot of grace?
A little grace. We're
You can have
referencing
a
Seinfeld.
little
Anybody
bit.
who's Seinfeld people here watching, it's all about us, right? Seinfeld.
That's right. We
No,
love
so my
Seinfeld.
class is already filling up. The class is not starting until February. So if you're interested or know somebody who's interested in taking a very different
David.
mediumship class, you should check out my website, stephenthemedium.com.
Who is it for?
For
Who would be somebody who should
he's
be?
so pushy, isn't he?
Because you go
This is
into
happy
your,
holidays.
crackhead doll instead of focusing on what really matters.
Christina Crackhead.
Who is this class for?
It's for look at Heidi marketing us. 508
Thank you, Heidi.
The class is for, as I put in my little synopsis, it's really for anybody. It's for people who are just interested, people who know they're connected and just don't know what to do about it or want to sort of hone in on the skill, or maybe someone who just solely wants to be able to get more signs or feel their loved ones. That's what this class is all about. So it's I don't like to say it's the basics. I mean, because what I did was it's for 6 weeks, and what I did was grab. I didn't want to just go through the nonsense of stuff, like the filler stuff. I wanted to get through 6 weeks of like really great
Substance.
stuff. Yeah, exactly.
The real thing.
And the best thing about this class is that each person that's in the class gets individual attention. And I actually read their auras, evaluate to figure out where they fall on the spectrum, as well as what aspect of their connection is sort of like the strongest, like whether it's clairvoyant, clairaudient, whatever it is. Because, people may think, yeah, but I'm not a medium, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm really referencing that we're all intuitive and we all, can get signs and connect. It's just a way to figure out how to do it. So, I mean, if you imagine, like 5 years ago, when this was just starting, I had no knowledge, no idea about terminology or how to connect or how to channel this energy. And thankfully, Elix gave me a class. So that's what I wanted to do, to teach the class. So,
and, I'm not a medium, but I am very connected. And
well, you really are a medium, though. You're not a large.
Well, I'm a small. Just saying. Let's clarify. But anyways, I'm very connected, and through my connection has gotten better through all of the things that I've learned. So I've been in Stephen's class for 27 years. Well, actually, no. You've been a medium for how long? However long he's been a medium, I've been
Well,
in that class.
I started doing my first reading was 2014. So really, in the big scope of things, that's not a long period of time.
5 years.
Right? Yeah. I mean,
So-
hey, there's Christine.
Hey, Christine, thank you.
People,
thank
go
you,
and look at my
thank
website.
you.
I mean, my Facebook page, the picture I posted of those cookies. Christine,
Yeah.
we're going to both be obese, but
Oh
that's
my
all
God,
right.
Christine. I had one of every one. I don't know what that oatmeal is, what you put in it, but it's one of the most delicious
Oh my God.
oatmeal
Every one
cookies.
of them. Every one of those cookies, Christine. You're so talented when it comes to I mean, you're talented in many ways, but
baking,
yeah, I mean,
amazing.
Christine, it's pretty incredible.
And I'm going into surgery. I can't afford 1 extra pound. Yet here you are giving us, I don't know how many dozen cookies, like 3 dozen cookies, a lot of cookies. And they're big too.
Those
So
cookies are, we were the three of us, me, Elix, and his mother, were having them last night. Hey, Heather, how are you? Hey, Jessica. Hey, Terry Hatfield McNeil. How are you, Terry?
So thank you, Christine. Thank you.
So today, what I want for the show is I want people to just call in and just tell me how great I am, and then just hang up.
But I do that all the time.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's my job.
Thomas Ayat is here. No, I want people to have questions. So whether that is a particular person you want to connect with, or just on the psychic level, a question. Because I never really, I usually, people call in and I just start my blurb and start going into whoever's coming through and whatever I'm feeling. So I think it would be cool for today's show that if you have questions, you can call and you can ask. So
But you
Thomas
do know that
Ayat says,
ultimately
"Yo."
you can't help yourself.
Well, I can help listen to a question.
Of course you can. But
Where
you-
it goes from there, I have no idea.
Yeah.
And I can't always say that the question's going to be answered, because depending on if you're asking spirit for some guidance or an answer, sometimes they answer, sometimes they don't. So, especially a specific question from them. I did a group reading last night, and one of the women asked a specific question, and I told them that spirit never tells us what to do. They just will guide us, and they want to be there for us. But the best thing is to talk to them. That's the greatest thing. So Thomas Ayat's doing cocktail hour. So
That's right, Tom. I could use a cocktail too.
yes,
So-
that would be nice. Instead, I have a lolly.
Oh my God.
What time is it?
Um,
Do we have to go?
I don't think so. Not yet. Hold
So
on a
listen,
second.
before I get into like the whole mediumship stuff and my readings and the psychic stuff, do you want to know what a dilemma we have? Which is, tell me if anyone has experienced
I have
this
no
dilemma.
idea where he's going with this one, so
Tell
I'll
me
be
if-
just as surprised as you people today.
This is a dilemma. Okay, so since we've moved to our town, we've been to the same cleaners, right? And we became very friendly with
my
the
Lord.
manager of this cleaners, who is Janet.
She used to listen to us.
Yes,
Where is she now?
I don't know. But she's really the best. So after many years, the cleaners was sold, and they didn't do too well to Janet. So Elix and I decided, we're out of here. So we went to another cleaners, which is in the town, which is we actually even like it better.
Incredible.
Right? Well, I mean, we've
Great
still
service.
been going to Janet because we love Janet, but we switched over.
But these people
So-
pick up at our house. They drop off at our house. We
Yeah.
don't have to go to a cleaners ever.
What
Lindsay,
is-
me too.
I have dilemmas.
Yeah,
daily.
this is my dilemma every day. I wake up with God only knows.
So I haven't even got to the dilemma yet.
So, it's
they
the-
drop the clothes off, which is so wild, right? So cool. You open the front door and they're there. They just hang it. And I'm bringing it upstairs, and it took me a day to take all them out of the plastic. I go into the walk-in closet in our bedroom, and I go to hang up, and we have the closet separated between my stuff and Elix's stuff, and I realize that this cleaners hangs the clothes the opposite way of the other cleaners. And I was just staring at it like, Now what do I do?
Now-
You're gonna have things going like this in the closet.
Now,
and-
mind you, I am getting ready to go to work to meet clients. I'm rushing. I don't have time for this craziness. And he comes in hysterics because this is a big deal. I'm like, Steven,
Of course,
please.
it's a big deal, right? It's now. I mean, I can't spend the time keep changing the hangers because they're going to keep coming this
Why
way.
why does it matter? They look one way, then the other look the other
Yeah,
way.
but this one is so anal. You would think that it would bother him.
Nope.
But it bothers me that, shirts are this way, then shirts are that way. I don't,
David, are you that much of a drama queen too?
Sheila,
Oh, no.
I love you. See, Sheila, see, Sheila's my girl.
You guys are not
That
helping.
would drive her nuts.
Yeah, I
Sheila,
know.
right? Yes.
I am aware.
Yes, exactly. These are first world problems. Just saying.
That's
Yes,
right.
They are, Tom. Thank you for that.
Oh, my
I mean,
God.
this is something that it's just it sticks.
You realize, people, I gotta go home. I've gotta take him home.
It sticks in my craw, boy.
Oh God! Do not
Hey,
encourage
Marty!
this behavior.
Marty's here. How are
Hi,
you?
Marty? Oh, Marty! Marty, I thought it was my sister.
No, it's the very, very talented
Yes.
psychic medium, Marty, who's on my show.
Hi, Bill.
Check
Yeah.
her out, too, on her website. She's amazing.
A lot of people, I would agree. With who? With you or with me?
Stephen, what is your sign? David, of course, Gemini. Isn't it, that should be obvious, right?
Yeah. I never know which twin I'm gonna get.
The twins.
The good one or the not so good one, the mean one.
Angie, are you kidding? I would love that. I would absolutely love that. That would be.
What is it?
Angie saying about coming to do a big show at her new place.
What new place is this?
I believe she opened like a club, right, Angie?
Hi, Karen.
Hey, Karen. Hey, Bill. How are you?
With Steven. Bill, I'm going to disconnect you very soon. And you, Elix. Hi, David.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, I'm getting dizzy walking in that closet. I look at the
please.
clothes, and
By the way, this is the guy.
Is this a shirt for court, or is this like a casual shirt? One's looking this way, one's looking that way. I'm
This
a mess.
is the guy that still has shirts and stuff with the tags on.
But the scarf doesn't have a tag
because my mother made it. So that's why.
I didn't think he was going to say that, Angie. So yeah, so it is a club, Angie. That's great. So
Hi,
Carolyn.
Carolyn.
Yeah, she agrees with me though.
Yay.
She agrees with me.
Karen,
I love
I'm
you.
gonna dismiss you too. No more for you.
Yes, JJ. Hi, how are you? Yeah, it just completely threw me. I just threw me for a loop. So, but even though we do like this clean is way better. So, but I hope everybody is going to have the best holiday because we're not going to be back on, and I'm going to just
We're gonna tell people about my situation
on the show. So you tell them.
Well, I'm gonna wait. Well, no.
Well, because some people may leave.
Oh, okay. So for those of you, I'm having my back surgery Monday, the 16th. So why am I telling you people? I'm telling you people because I need your prayers, your good thoughts, anything good, send it my way. I'm going to be at MGH.
That's Mass General Hospital.
Mass General Hospital in Boston. I'll be there for a few days.
I love the hearts.
Means. Thank you. Lots of hearts. That's good. Lots of hearts. But I'm a physical wreck. I'm super nervous about it. But I am already fully committed to it, and I just really hope I'm in chronic pain. So I'm gonna have a fusion disc surgery. So it's actually major surgery, and I will be in the hospital for a few days. So, but Nurse Steven is staying at the hotel right next to the hospital.
Nurse Betty. Thank you guys for all the speedy recovery.
I need from everyone. So whatever you send my way, so long as positive, good, healing energy, I'm open.
Marty, thank you.
Thank
Want to
you,
give a
Marty.
big shout
I
out
love that. Thank you.
to Maine and to Arizona also, which is wonderful. What time is it?
So we have to go.
We gotta go. We're not really going. We're just going into the next room. So stay with us. So
Stay with us. I'm gonna take the video with us. So anyways, 508-222-1320 is the number. Lines will be open shortly. So please give us a call. Oh, by the way, say hi to my mom. Mom, say hi to everyone. That's Consuelo. She's our special guest and our sidekick. All right, so we are ready to go rock and roll. Mark, say hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone.
There's Mark. Okay, so we are ready to get going.
Tomorrow night, falling back to the mid-20s, and then as we go into Friday.
You know what I was just thinking? What I would like to do is something like Mr. Rogers. Wouldn't it be cool, like, if I could just, when we're getting ready to move over, I could press a button and, like, we could see, like, a little train come into the station, like, to the studio. Wouldn't that be great? No? Elix completely ignores me.
I
Mark's
put my
listening to
headphones
me,
on.
but-
I couldn't hear you.
Yeah,
What did
he
you say?
purposely does that. I said, wouldn't it be kind of cool if I could do something like a Mr. Rogers, and when we were heading over here, I could just press a button and a little trolley would come here?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yes! I'll have a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling. I got a lot of shoes to change too, so it's good.
No comment. No comment. All right, let's
Show
see.
is starting.
Hi, Diana. Hi, everyone. So again, if you want to listen to the show, you have to tune in WARA Radio.
Here we go.
If you want to stay with us, video, we are here. Okay, so we're about to start.
Good afternoon and welcome to Through the Static. This is Stephen the Medium coming from Attleboro, Massachusetts, and I am sitting next to
Coach Elix.
And of course, our wonderful producer, Mark, is sitting here too. But good afternoon. It's December 11th today?
That's right.
It's coming by so quickly, and if I'm sure some people know this about me already, but this morning I woke up and I always wake up happy anyway, but I was even more happy this morning when I looked out the window and there was snow everywhere. It was
So
very
he's happy
very,
and a psycho. Just saying.
what do you mean a psycho? Why am I a psycho?
Well, because you're the only, well, not the only, but one of very few people who, it's stormy, it's cold, is, ugly as can be, and you're in heaven. You love it.
Listen, you know what? I was saying on Facebook Live that we went out to dinner this past week with two very good friends, David. How do you pronounce David's last name?
Magone.
And his girlfriend Nicolette. And one of the things that you gotta check David out too. You gotta check his website out, davidmagone.com, because what he does is pretty incredible. And he's going to be doing some classes coming up in January. It's classes I've never. This particular class that I was listening to, he did a video on Facebook and maybe on Instagram too. I'm not sure, but it was so interesting. And if you're in the Boston area, you should really check it out because it seems so incredibly interesting. But I think one of the lines, I could be messing this up, but maybe not verbatim, but he said his winters are like his summer, that he loves winter, and I love to hear that because that's my new saying. Winters are like my summer because I love winter.
Yeah.
I love the snow, I love the cold, and I like all the seasons, but winter I really, really like.
Yeah, so what David does, he's shirtless, no shoes, no nothing, in the snow, and he does it's a cold training. So it's how to get your body warm in the cold.
And I mean, and for people
it's
here,
exceptional training. He's my client, by the way.
Yeah,
also.
exactly. He's Coach Elix's client. But for people that live in New England, I mean, all you ever hear from so many people, they don't like the cold, and so much part of that, right, is because of freezing and feeling cold, outside. So I have never heard of a class like this or what he does. It's pretty incredible. putting aside, he's just an amazing guy. I had such a great time with him, and Nicolette, his
Nicolette
girlfriend.
is just darling.
And she's
darling.
adorable. But let me just administratively say that I already have my class booking up, which I am so excited about. This class doesn't start till February. It's a very different mediumship class, and just like anything else, I think I tweak it each time we have it. It's for 6 weeks. It's a Monday night, and it's remote also, so you can take it in your pajamas if you want from home, which is really amazing. But the great thing is, and what I love about it, is that I spend individual time with each person and evaluate them and their auras, and to figure out exactly where they fall on the spectrum, connecting to spirit. What are their strengths, whether it's clairaudience, or like hearing or seeing or feeling or dreams. So I love it, and I am really excited. This is going to be the third time I'm teaching this class, and it's going to start in February. So if you're interested or know somebody who's interested, go to my website, because it has to be limited, because I can't just, even though it's remote, I mean, I guess remote, I could have 20 people.
Yeah, people could do the video option,
Right, you don't have to, I mean, because it's via Zoom. If you haven't heard about Zoom, it's just like Skype or FaceTime, but it's recorded, which, usually the same night after the class is over, I send the recording to everybody, so you don't miss anything. Of course, you get the materials to go with the class, but if you're interested, or if you know someone who's interested, because it is limited, because I can't get, if it's a huge class, I can't do individual, time with everybody. So, but it is already, people are already booking it. I love it.
But, and again, a lot of people always say, well, I don't know, is it for me? I'm not a medium. But one of the questions that you get most frequently is, how do I see the signs? How do I connect with my loved ones? And if you're one of those individuals who's always asking, who wants more, this class is for you. This is a class that you should, I highly invite anyone to consider taking if you want to develop that skill.
That was a great advertisement. Thank you.
Yes,
Coach.
So can we tell people that I'm not going to be?
Wait, I'm. Oh my God! See, he's so pushy. I'm not even done.
Mark,
when I'm
pushy.
talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was going to say with this class is that even also if there's so many people that come. Are you going to make it through this hour? Mark doesn't look too good with that cough.
I don't know. I'm concerned.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But he's sucking down a liter of Pepsi. So he should be all set. I think that was us making him cough. But in any case, even so many people come to me in readings, and either I can tell right away and I bring it up, or someone will tell me that they feel connected. So many of us, because everyone's intuitive, but there's a lot of people here that are over the sort of the mainstream, and this class would be for you, because what Spirit loves is for people that do have that connection, that they fine tune it, because that's what Spirit wants. Spirit wants to go to us, and if they find people who connect, that's what they want. So StephenTheMedium.com, check it out if you're interested or know someone's interested. And also, this is a great time for gift certificates. I sell so many, and I have been selling so many gift certificates already. So it's a great thing to purchase a reading for somebody. And again, you can just go to Stephen the Medium to purchase that. Or if you just want to stop by my office and bring me presents, I accept them too.
Cookies. We like cookies.
You know what?
How
Our
about
friend
Christine.
Christine.
Yes.
Oh boy, Christine came by yesterday. I was doing a group reading, and before the group started, she came by and baked us cookies, and I put it on my Facebook page if you're on Facebook. And first of all, the presentation, the box was beautiful, but secondly, there's like 100 million cookies in that box, right?
Yeah, it's like
all
4
different,
dozen
all different
cookies.
kinds. And last night, me, Elix, and Elix's mom were trying all of them, and each one got better and better. And I mean, they were Christine. I don't know what to say. That baking talent is amazing. So, and I love Christine. She's got a lot amazing things going on. So, which is a great thing. But go ahead, talk.
So one of the things I want to make sure everyone knows is that we're not going to be back until when?
As of right now, January 8th.
So, and that's partially one of the reasons is because I am actually heading to have surgery on Monday, December 16th. Is a spinal fusion surgery. So it is a major surgery. It's not, overnight. I'll be at the hospital for a few days at Mass General Hospital. I'm a physical wreck. And why I'm telling people is because I do want prayers, good thoughts, healing energy, whatever you can send my way, send it my way because I want it, I need it. And,
And they will too, because we've got the best listeners.
Yes, because I have to get myself calmed down. I'm very, very anxious about Monday. So there you have it.
That's normal. I mean, it's normal. So of course that means next week we can't be here because the surgery's Monday, and then the following 2 weeks, it just so happens that Christmas is on Wednesday, then New Year's Day is on Wednesday. So technically, as of right now, we'll be back on the 8th. I think it's the 8th, right? January 8th. So
Yes.
we'll miss you guys very, very much, but I definitely hope to pull a Facebook Live at some point because it's easy for me to do from the house. So, but
And we'll keep everyone updated in as regards to how I'm doing.
But please make sure, I know Elix just asked, there is so much power in everybody's thoughts, in sending white light, in good energy, in prayers. So please do that and just think about Elix, if you want to do it now or Monday or in between, we would be so much appreciative. So we're going to take a break. And when I come back, I am going to take calls. Bye-bye.
I am having the hardest time hearing with this thing today.
Yo, what, Elix?
It just keeps going on and off, so I'm gonna switch.
Yeah, no problem. Do me a favor, next week, before Wednesday or around Wednesday, let me know how he's doing. I'll mention it
How come we don't have your cell phone?
on my show. I don't have it.
You don't have a cell
Well,
phone?
there goes that.
Tomorrow.
So hey guys, I had surgery. Betty, you just had surgery. You'll be fine, love. Yes, Betty. So will you. Just lit a candle for you. I will do it every day and night. My thoughts and prayers are with you. Jane, that is so beautiful. You just gave me
Really?
goose pimples. Elix, Jane just said she just lit a candle for you. I will do it every day and night. My thoughts and prayers are with you.
Thank you. Love it. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, darling.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Betty.
Betty just said that she also had a procedure. A lot of people honestly don't get that there's power in numbers, and when you connect with your loved ones, whether you know it or not, that's what you're doing, and sending that, through time and space with white light, it helps so incredibly so. And I know, thank you, Terry. I know, Holly, we're going to St. Patrick's Cathedral Saturday to light a candle for Elix. Hey, thank you, Holly. That's huge. I know he's going to be okay. As a matter of fact, I just talked to my cousin this morning and said that hospital is going to be standing room only with spirit. I'm going to have every spirit there is, every surgeon, incredible surgeon that is, that's now crossed, be part of this. I'm going to pull out all the stops with this to make sure that this one's okay, and I know he's going to be okay. So, oh boy, Angie, that's tough. That's really tough. Exactly, Betty. That's exactly it. It does get through anything. So I love that. Betty just said love gets you through anything. So it is good. But I gotta be honest, we're gonna miss not being here for that many weeks. So but I definitely will do a Facebook Live. I'll fill everybody in and also get to do readings. So
Okay, here we go.
getting back to the show.
Sorry about my coughing fit, my bronchitis kicked out.
Do you have bronchitis? Really?
COPD.
Oh.
You know, I'm just listening. Welcome back to Through the Static, my theme song, and a lot of love. And someone, Betty on Facebook Live just said, love gets you through anything. So Elix is going to be good. I know he's going to be good. The number here is 508-222-1320. I should have probably said this in the first segment. You don't have to, but I was hoping that when people call, and I'm going to start taking calls, that if you have a question or if you have a specific person you want to come through, I never do that. I was saying to Elix and on Facebook Live, I usually just get right into it. But if you do have a question, you know, what's going on in your life, or if you want someone maybe specific to come through, you can definitely ask that. So let's go to the phones, Mr. Producer. And hi, who's this?
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Hi, David.
I'm doing well, Karen. How are you? Me too, Karen. So, Karen, I'm sorry. I know that. I just blame Elix, Karen. You know, that's what I do. Whatever, no matter what it is, the toast is burnt. Blame Elix, even if I made it.
True story.
So Karen, let me ask you something before I start. So do you have a particular person you want to check in with, or do you have a question, or I can just do a reading, whatever you like.
I'm looking to speak to my mom or my ex-husband.
Mom or ex-husband. You know what? Okay, so with you just saying that, it just tells your mom and your ex-husband to step forward. Now, this is very interesting because I see a bouquet of flowers, and usually that's, for me, my sign for birthday anniversary that's really close, like a couple of weeks back, a couple of weeks forward. However, and that could be something you may know, but your ex-husband is taking the flowers, and he's talking about flowers also, but not in a birthday or an anniversary way. So Karen, let me ask you, is there like anniversary of death, birthday, anniversary now around?
No, but he just bought flowers just to buy flowers.
This is your,
Brought them home.
oh, so it is him. Wow. So just know, I thought he was pulling it, and so just know that he's standing also with your mom. And you know, it's very funny, Karen, because your mom also just wanted to make sure you knew that the two of them would, like, he's got his arm around your mom.
Oh my God.
And just wants to make sure that, I don't know why she specifically wants you to know that. There's got to be a reason for it. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so as long as you, and I also have to tell you, Karen, when your mother told me to tell you that, she was laughing. She like laughing, like almost like wetting her pants laughing, like she's going to think this is the funniest. So I don't know what that means, but as long as you get it. But there's also, who's Bill? Who's Billy or William?
Don't know.
All right, let me ask you then, because your ex-husband just looked at me, and he cut the name off. He's bringing up bills, like bills. I don't know where was, you know, when you, I don't know, got to.
Monthly bill or?
Yes, you know, like a bill or something, because I just said to him, she's not getting Billy or William, and he said, because it's not a name, it's a bill, like a debt. I don't know why he's bringing that up, but there's got to be a reason. One of them are bringing it up, either your mother or him. But there's something for a debt, and does that make any sense?
No.
Okay. I'm asking him, when I pause, Karen, I'm asking him to give me some more information. Were you, let me ask you something. Were you part of his service? Like, were you, like, when he,
Yeah, absolutely.
why does he talk about the bill at the funeral home? So you weren't part of the finances part of that?
No, my daughters were.
Okay, just ask your daughters then. there's something about either the bill was messed up or the bill was screwed up or there was a bill that someone, it almost makes me feel, Karen, like this, someone thinks that everything is completely paid and then all of a sudden a bill comes. There's something with the bill. So if he's giving it to me, it just means that either you or maybe your daughters know about it. So it's just something he wants to give as a validation. Tim, who's the T connected here? Who's the Teresa, Tommy? There's a T name, and it could be on his side. It could be somebody that's connected to him because he's the one that's stepping forward, or it also could be on your side because it also could be your mom.
No, I can't think of it.
Your mother just said, "Don't say nope because it's yes." Your mother's funny. There's like a Terry, or I don't know if this is first name, last name, but there's something either side, Karen. So make sure you keep it with you, because if they're bringing it up, there's a reason for it. There's also did someone just do something with a TV? Why does your mother talk about the television?
Kristen just bought a new TV.
And Kristen is your daughter? Oh, yeah. Okay. So just know that mom is just giving a validation to let you know that she knows about it. I don't know where this Tom comes in or the T name.
My sister's last name is Thomas.
Oh, that's why your mother's yelling, "Don't say no." So your sister's last, there's the Thomas. I got it. So it's just making sure your mom knows, you know that your mom is giving validations to everybody, Karen. That's what this is all about. And your mother and your ex-husband just said that Kristen got a good deal. I don't know what the deal was. So I don't know if she got a good sale, if this was like Black Friday. All I know is that she did good. So just make sure you know that, and make sure you keep with the bills. I don't know why your ex-husband is staring at me and saying, "Say it again." I'm like, I just said it. So
Never left the bill unpaid.
maybe that's the reason why he's talking about the bill. Then was he like an adamant person that would always like? So that's probably why he's giving it. Because it probably has a characteristic of who he is. Karen, I'm sure that's the issue, even though he does say there's something that someone thought was paid and it came back, or
Well, Comcast, that was the collection for a rough stopping the service. What was that? We don't owe bills.
there's
It's the
the bill, Karen. Oh my God, there it is. He's staring at me like, no, there is a bill. So, oh my God, so there it is. There it is. And but he says is that resolved? So just know that you had a little help with him with the resolution. So if this is not a great way that your ex-husband is just letting you know that he's around, he's with you, and just he also said to me, Karen, make sure she knows that I'm also hugging mom. So I don't know what that means, but just know that whatever the situation was here in the physical, it is completely beautiful in spirit, Karen. So it's just a great way. So I'm gonna leave you with that, and I hope you have a great holiday.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas! Lots of love, Karen.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, and we'll be right back. The Puerto Rican just left me. I don't know where he went. You know, when I was just hey, Rebecca. When I was just reading Karen, it's just one of those things that I can't explain it, that some people, when I'm doing readings, are, before I even get the words out of my mouth, they know exactly what I'm talking about. They get it. And then there's other people that, I did a reading probably about 3 weeks ago. This is God's honest truth. And I kept saying, there's an Ann, but it's a middle name. It's like Karen Ann or Megan Ann. The woman, it was a private reading. I don't know any Anns. I don't know any middle names. No, I'm like Anna, Ann. No. That night, she texts me and says, "Stephen, I'm so embarrassed, but my daughter's middle name is Dan." It was just so wild. I mean, I was more like thrilled that she actually got it, but it's just sometimes that little thing in your head turns off. And that's why I love when I get to record or tell people when I do these readings that you can go on my YouTube channel because all these shows get uploaded there and you can listen to it. Because if you don't get it then, I never, at my point now, before I was always questioning. Now I know if Spirit's giving me something, I may be a little bit off with the explanation, but I know the gist of it is absolutely on point. Spirit's standing right in front of me, and they know their loved ones need to hear whatever they're giving to either release burdens or to release guilt or just to say, it's me. And why I'm giving you this information is to prove to you it's really me. And I'm here with you, and I love you, and my soul and essence are with me. So that's what I love doing this. So it's a great thing. So, but Karen is a good sport, especially with her saying nope, and her mother standing next to me was like, "You tell my daughter, don't say nope. She knows." It's pretty funny, right? So 30 seconds, it goes by so fast. Yeah, exactly, Angie, right? Some people are really quick, but that's why I love that this show is filmed, recorded, as well as mostly, if I'm doing a huge group, I can't record it. But if I'm doing a relatively smaller group or privates, they're all recorded, and I send the recordings.
Okay, here we go.
My producer's saying, get the headphones on, Stephen, the show is about to start. But look, where's the Puerto Rican? I don't know. Maybe he's buying me a gift, no? I don't know what kind of gift he'd get in here, but... Welcome back to Through the Static. Let me go to the next caller. Hi, this is Stephen.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Oh no, it's your crazy friend.
Who? Ashley, it's really interesting that, when people get through, I always tell them because these lines are always so jammed. What was that?
Yeah, well, it's Chris. I've been trying to call it, and she wanted me to ask if you could reach out to Christopher's grandparents to see if Jennifer's going to be okay.
Okay, so make sure I'm getting this right. So Tanya and Chris, or Tanya wants me to reach out to Chris's grandparents to see if who's okay?
Jennifer.
Okay, if Jennifer's okay. Alrighty, so let's get going here, grandparents. Okay, so is Tanya listening?
Yep.
Oh,
I have her. Yeah.
hi Tanya. I love Tanya. I love your whole family, Ashley. Well, so it's interesting because I have one set, even though there's another set of grandparents, but there's one, when you asked about Chris's grandparents, there's one set that comes through because I can tell that they're holding hands, which means it's grandma and grandpa, the ones that were married. I can't tell which side it is because they're, what was that?
Christopher's aunt, so that's on Deb's side. So her mother, Deb, I forgot the aunt's number, a name.
Okay, so don't tell me names, Ashley, because I want them to do the work. But I will just tell you something. This is Chris's. Oh my God! So now they're all here. So there goes that. All the grandparents are here. So that's what they're giving as a validation. Ashley, do you know, were they with Jennifer? Was somebody trying to figure out what's going on, or what's the degree of what's going on?
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying.
Because the spirits giving me, Chris's grandparents are giving me the sort of like looking at the stomach and doing question marks. I don't know if that's where the area it is, but it's more for me when I see question marks, it's trying to figure out exactly, what's going on, because they are almost telling me that it started out, whatever this is, something that was not a big deal, and then it just kind of like opened up and all I can tell you, Ashley, is that in Tanya and Chris, is that I just keep getting a lot of white light on Jennifer, that she'll be okay, because Spirit keeps sending me a lot of white light. But I gotta be honest, this still seems like there's a question mark of Ashley, do you know, with a yes or no, is there something stomach wise?
It is, it's her kidney and her
Oh, I thought it was down in that area, because that's what your grandparents are, Chris's grandparents are showing me. So, but I'm telling you, there's still question mark. And why I like saying that is because it's almost like when they figure it out, then there's a resolution to it. So to answer your question, I feel really good about Jennifer and what's going to be actually, happen. Is Jennifer on the younger side? Oh, I thought so. Because I just feel younger, and just being very stressed out. So hopefully, Tanya or Chris can just however Jennifer's connected, can just let her know that she's got a lot of spirit and angels looking after her, and it just feels like it's gonna be good. There's also something with someone's foot. Do you have tattoos? Okay. I don't know what it almost feels like someone, I asked what's going on with the foot, but they show me, it feels like there's a tattoo on the ankle of the foot. I don't know if that's for Jennifer. Maybe it's probably just a validation for that. So make sure, Tanya also knows that, and Chris knows that these shows are going up to YouTube, so they get uploaded on my Stephen the Medium. So if they didn't hear it or missed it, they can go back on it. But Jennifer's mom is still here, right? Living?
No, she's passed. Her name is Ann.
Wow. That must be a very, very close connection, because it felt like she was here. So that's what you said earlier. So wow. That's very interesting. It almost feels like there's a mother figure around Jennifer, but living. So I don't know. Maybe there's someone whose family or someone's close to her. I'm not really sure. But just let her know that she's in good hands, Ashley. Okay. Lots of love, Ashley. Bye-bye. Hi, this is Stephen. Who's this? Hello.
Hello, it's Terry.
Hi, Terry. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good, and it's good to talk to you. So, Terry, do you have any particular person you want to hear from, or questions, or you want me just to shoot from the hip?
Shoot from the hip.
Terry, I love it. So, Terry, let me just ask you, where's the father figure come in for you?
My father is passed.
Oh my God, he just came flying in to this room, wants to be first, and talks. Where does I don't know if this is his name or somebody else's, but Terry, where does the Jim or John or who is the GJ come in? The G or J name come in that he's giving me? Either here or crossed.
Sister had a significant other who's passed, and his name was Jim.
Oh my God! So this was did you say your sister's significant other? Wow, so know that Jim is stepping forward also to let you know that he's here. But your sister is still here.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do the two, are there the two girls? Where do the two kids come in? Or why does your dad separate it with two? Someone have two kids? Is there two boys, two girls?
I have two daughters.
Okay, so it's just your dad giving that as a validation. But are there three altogether?
Well, my sister has a daughter.
Just one?
Just one. And my brother has a son. Just one.
Okay, no. So, Terry, is there something in March or the 3rd of the month? Even though.
My sister's birthday.
Oh, okay. So this has to be Jim just giving a validation to your sister, just letting you know that Jim just said to me that he's always around your sister. But he also just said to me, Terry, that he's happy for your sister. So I don't know I don't know if your is your sister with somebody?
No.
Well, that's interesting because he just keeps talking about he's happy that it felt like that she was getting her life back in order and moving on. So just make sure that your sister knows that. I don't know what they're talking about here. Terry, I just heard your dad as well as Jim. Do you happen to know where, without telling me, do you know where Jim and your sister met?
Yes, I do.
Well, the reason why I ask that is why does he make, Jim makes me feel like when they first meet, it's like I can hear a lot of people, like I don't know if this is a club, a restaurant. Is this where they met?
Well, I think the first time they met, they saw each other in vehicles, and then she did meet him in a bar.
Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, so that's where it is. So it's just it's Jim. All I can tell you, Terry, and I know Jim is just keeps chatting and just said to me that how much he loves your sister.
Oh,
Loves and not loved but loves your sister. So I'm not really sure how long they were together. All I can tell you is that there was a lot of love here. In that relationship. So, did he go quickly?
yeah.
Because he snapped his fingers, Terry, and when Spirit does that, it just means that they go really, really fast. But he's always around. There's a little dog here also in Spirit. Yeah.
And now I have to say something. Now, when you said March and 3,
Yeah.
the dog was born on March 3rd.
Oh my God, are you serious, Terry?
I'm very.
I love it. And now the dog's here, just giving a validation. So, oh my God, he's so cute, this dog.
Yes, he is.
I always say when someone says is that, Terry, let me just tell you something. From what I can feel from this dog, there's no was in this dog. This dog is still around all the time. So this was your dog, right?
This was my sister's dog.
Oh my God! Well, this is all about your sister. You know that your sister's dog was born on March 3rd.
Yes, I do.
Oh my God, this is so wild, Terry. So know that it's a way that Jim and your dad and everybody's talking about the dog being. Was it a boy?
Yeah.
But because he was like a little prince, he's telling me he was like a king. Because he showed me like a little crown on his head, and I'm like, why are you showing me that? He's like, because that's what I was. I was like the king. I was even though he says that he was the prince, that he was very, very, very spoiled. Like everything was top notch for him. So just making sure. And he tells there's a B connected, the B name. So there's either the breed or a name of a dog or animal. It doesn't have to be him, but there feels like there's a Boxer or Benji, or there's a B connection here.
Wait a minute. My brother had a dog. Oh, we loved her, and it's awful. I can't think of her name. She's been gone so long.
That's okay. So just make sure you keep that B name in, but you got to tell your sister that dog, he's gone nowhere. He's still there. So and making sure that he helps her, with any losses and, Terry, when I just said with any losses, did someone cross within like the year? Oh my God. But she's stepping forward. She's a piece of work. She's a trip too, Terry, because she's like, I know she didn't ask for me, but your mother's letting you know that she's here also. So just to give you a validation. Oh yeah, you're right. That you're the one that said shoot from the hip. So I'm sorry. Your mom's gonna probably push me when I get outside on the street or something, saying she didn't do that. That was the other caller. So just know that mom is also stepping forward. There's a ring, Terry. Where does the ring come in? Someone just get a ring, or was there a ring handed down? Why your mom and your dad keep talking about, because they keep making me like they the ring is you do? So okay, so just know that your mom's just giving it as a validation. And the last thing I'm going to tell you, when spirit takes a ring off or from my finger, it means that either someone lost it or someone changed it or is thinking about changing it. Something, it doesn't have to be your mom's ring, but somebody either lost a piece of jewelry or decided to, or is thinking about changing, like adding a jewel or changing it from a ring to a necklace, or wears it, as a necklace, even though it's a ring, but it's someone connected to you because your mom's giving that to me. So just make sure you keep that with you. If you don't know about it, just make sure you keep it with you, because your mother just said what was that? Keep it with you, because it's a way that your mom wants to give that as a validation. So Terry, you have the best holiday, and I'm going to leave you with lots of love, okay?
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you both, and good luck and prayer.
Terry, thank you so much, and Merry Christmas. And we will be right. Thank you. We'll be right back. How about a dog coming through and giving its birthday?
March
3rd. Yeah. It's and the dog then gives the birthday and then comes through to say, I'm here. So it's pretty amazing, right?
Maybe she was around when the puppy was born? Do you think that's why she knows?
I don't know, but I know that spirit will give things that obviously we can connect with, right? So the dog knew, obviously, that she knew about, March 3rd. So exactly, Ashley's taking care of you. She's like, he's back. Hey, Deborah, how are you? I know Ashley, I don't know where the hell he went. So I know it is so cool that animals come through, right? Hey, Kayla. Hey, Barbara. We are doing well. Croxy is here.
Hi, Croxy.
Karen's here too. Hey, Marie, how are you? It's good to see you, and Merry Christmas, Marie. I hope you have a great holiday. It's true. So, my God, I cannot believe this is the last segment. It goes by so fast. So, what's everybody doing, for the holidays? Staying local, going somewhere? Hey, Karen, how are you? Just curious. No, Ashley, you are crazy. He's Mia.
All right, class.
Heidi, are you talking to me? He's me. Oh.
I raised my older sister to a big oak tree. It was at least
Heidi, I need help.
my mom said I must
Heidi just said he's missing in action.
went down by a
MIA. And I
Are
just
you
said,
Mia?
who's me?
What's wrong with you?
swimming around way below us. And then
Heidi, you just Heidi, if I was drinking something, it would have probably come out my nose. You just made me laugh so much. He's Mia.
I gotta take this call. It's a client.
Look, he's leaving again.
I have to take it.
So hopefully he'll be back. It's a client. So, and
to the forest.
because Elix, obviously he's going to be out with his surgery. Hi, Marianne. He's kind of condensing all these appointments, or so many appointments this week. So he's been really crazy busy. So that's why he's just running out to take this.
Here we go.
Hopefully he'll be back before the end of the show. So music playing, which means Steven's got to get the headphones. And welcome back to Through the Static. How do you not love that when I was just reading Terry, that a dog came through, and before the dog actually came through to tell me the dog was coming through, gives me the 3, and ultimately Terry says the dog was born March 3rd. That's so wild. And I love when animals come through. So let me get to the next caller. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this?
Denise,
Denise, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. So Denise, is there any particular person you want to hear from? Any question, or you just want me to read? It's all up to Denise.
Just read.
Okay. I love it. Okay, so let me check in. Denise, when I just tuned into you, you've got you wow, I don't know if I've ever seen this. You've got a lot of a lot of like astrology around you, but in a different way, because I've had this before, and I'll say to someone, do you like astrology? Are you doing something with astrology? That's not it with you. It's a little bit different with you, and I think it's because you're so connected that I've never seen this. The astrology, like the I see these planets and the sun and the moon are all sort of shifting around you. And I just said, I can't tell if this is because it's a guy, and I can't. At first I thought I was like immediately was going to say it's your dad, and then I thought I was going to say it's your brother, or uncle. I don't know who this is yet, but I just said to them, "Why am I seeing this around Denise? Like I've never seen this before." And it's said, I heard, because in 2020 things are shifting with you, but it also makes me feel like almost like with business. I also see stars, so I know that whatever you're doing business wise is good. I mean, clearly you're very, very talented, but I also feel like I get it. The universe is saying it's time to add on to what you're doing. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I'm getting. That like it's time to go to the next dimension. I don't know if this is like what you do, like focused on already what you do, and then you're just expanding that, or there's something that you've been like I don't know, like automatic writing, or something that you never really focused on before. And I'm not saying you haven't, because maybe you have. I'm just using that as an example that because you're it's definitely a father figure. It's definitely a dad. Dad, your father just said to me that tell my daughter it's time. It's time to move it's time to move to the next level, because people want that, and because of your talents, you're one that can do that. And your father just said to me, and now, like with the internet, it's not even like you have to pay money to take a course or so. You can actually, and it's not about the finances, but your father just said, in your soul what's there and what's sort of brewing, and that you can actually do some research. Don't shoot the messenger, because this is your father. Your father just said to me that there's a lot of, my daughter has time, and there's time that can be used more efficient to start to preparing for this. So I don't know what your day-to-day life's about. All I can tell you is that, for the most part, I always say every one of us thinks that we don't have enough time, and there's always time. So it's a beautiful way, Denise, just to not only compliment you, but just to say that you're ready to go in a different dimension. And I don't know why your father makes me use dimension, but he does. So I'm just going to keep that, keep that word with you, and just make sure you get that. But you've got a good 2020 coming up, like a really good 2020, because there's you just keep it with you, and just think about what your dad's saying, okay?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh, listen, Merry Christmas to you, Denise. Happy holidays and lots of love.
You as well.
Alrighty, bye-bye. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this?
Steven, it's Angie.
Angie, how are you? Well, you did get through, and you were supposed to get through, so I love it. So let me ask you something. So is there anybody you want to check in with? Is there a question you want me just to do my reading? You tell me, and I will do it. So Angie, it's interesting as you were chatting because so this is your niece. Does she have why is there a boy or does she have a brother? Okay, because when I was right before you started asking me about their niece, I just kept hearing about the it felt like the brother. There's also, before I answer your question, there's also 17 connected. There's a 17, so it could be 17, it could be January 7th, it could be July 1st, but those numbers mean something because I just heard somebody giving it felt like it was a grandmother reference for your niece, and the 17 is connected somehow. So just make sure you keep it with you. It could also be a validation that they want you to get so that you can share it with your niece. I'm not sure yet, but there's also March. Where's the March come in? Birthday, anniversary. There's something going on in March that they give me. So it's not a number. It's actually the month of March, and it could be for your niece. Is there a Stephen or Stephanie? Okay, so but he's here. So they're just giving a validation to, because this grandmother is giving a validation, and I'm sure it's your grandson, her grandson. So your mom's mom is crossed? Okay, just know, this grandmother wants to make sure you know it's nobody else but a grandmother stepping forward, and she just wanted to give a reference to your brother Stephen. But getting back to your niece. Angie, did they find this in a weird way?
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Because it's spirits just giving me like how this all came about, and that like I mentioned in a previous phone call, boy, your niece has a lot of oh my God, a lot of spirit with her, but there's a very, very good treatment for her, and the great thing is just like health wise where she is, I don't know if this is age wise, health wise, but it's when I get a lot of white light, it's always a good sign, Angie. So it's a very good sign. But I don't know why they talk about how it was found, but in any case, it's hopefully it's a way to let you know that they're doing whatever they can, and also because there's so many people praying for her. I can feel like this white light, but the white light's down on the earthly planes, which means that people are around are praying, and this Brian or Bobby, who's the B connected to her? There's a B name, a B. Oh, so yeah, there it is. Hey, I was close, Brian Brody. I was getting there. It's just a way to let you know how significant that's going to be for what she's going through with her family, and making sure that she's okay. But I'll tell you, I just saw your grandmother holding hands with her, and it's just in spirit. So I'll tell you, Angie, it's going to be good. And on a side note, you got also a really amazing 2020 coming up. Really amazing. Yes, like very, very good. And I wish I could keep going, but we're out of time. So happy holidays, Angie. I'm so glad I got to speak to you. And
Thank you.
we love you too, and we're going to
Thank
send you
you.
so much, your niece, so much white light. All right, love you, Angie.
Bye.
Happy holidays. Bye-bye. So we have to end the show. I know there were calls waiting, but we're done. And so please, everybody that's listening, and share it to make sure that you give a lot of love and healing. I know I can feel how well Elix is gonna recuperate and do well, but the more spirit, the more love, the more thoughts, it's just gonna help Elix so much. So
Yes, please.
Elix is going to be terrific. I will check
Thank
in
you, everyone.
with Facebook Live. And as of right now, we will be back January 8th. I keep saying the 8th. I hope it's the 8th. I think it is. And
It is the 8th. It's a Wednesday.
I definitely will give updates to make sure everyone knows when I do a Facebook Live how Elix is doing. But I know he's going to be extremely well. But I wanted to wish everybody the most merriest Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I want you to make sure you know, and I actually posted this, that whether it's for a loved one, whether it's for a pet, bring an extra chair or bring an extra plate on the table, bring an extra like doggy bowl, water bowl, kitty bowl, whatever it is, just to make sure you realize and remember that all our loved ones are still with us, whether it's our beautiful pets or it's our family. They're with us, they're celebrating, and I just, from me and Elix, I just want to send so much love to everybody, and we'll see you soon, okay? Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for the beautiful hearts. And I know you guys won't disappoint. You'll send a lot of healing prayers to Elix. But I definitely will check in with Facebook Live. I'll do some readings because it's way too long for me to not check in with you guys. So that's good.
Bye-bye.
That's good. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We love you guys.
Love you, everyone.